What is going on, guys? It is your boy Footy Wiz back with another video on the channel. Today what I will be doing for you guys is I will be choosing my Premier League team of the season, because the season is over, Premier League's done, City were champion. I will be doing a video later where I react to my Premier League predictions, but that's for another day, another video. Today I'm choosing my Premier League team of the season, so let's get into this. First up, we have goalkeepers. I actually forgot to explain the rules. Let me explain the rules for you. So this is how the rules work. I will be picking 2 players for each position, except for centre back, which I pick 4 positions, 4 players for centre back position. Then once I pick those 2 players in the end, after I've gone through the two players for each position, I will be picking my starting 11 for the team of the season. And then in the end, I'll be giving the honourable mentions to players I didn't pick in the starting 11, but I mentioned for the nominees. So yeah, let's get into this. First up, we have goalkeeper David De Gea and Alisson. Both keepers really well done. I have to say, De Gea is one of the most especially I think he's been underrated this season. There are a lot of goalkeepers like Ederson, Jose Sa, Pope, Ramsdale. All of them had a really good season. But I'm leaving it De Gea and Alisson, and you'll be finding out who makes the goalkeeper spot in the end. So watch till the end. Right back, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold and Livramento from Southampton. I think Livramento is the season when he really shine. I think that's the word. And Trent is too good sometimes. You know, he's just really good player, really good at putting those balls in. Good work rate back and forth to the right side of the pitch. And now we move on to left back, where we have 2 left backs from one Man City, 1 Liverpool, João Cancelo and Robertson. I know you guys are thinking, why not João Cancelo right back? I think he's playing more of a left back this season. Plus, FIFA considering him as a left back. So I'm gonna put him at left back, and we'll stick him with Robertson as our 2 nominees. Cancelo, I just love that guy. So versatile on the ball. He knows how to score, assist. He can defend definitely. He's a really good playmaker as well. That's why I put him as one of my nominees. And Robertson, he's been scoring. He's been getting a bunch of assists. He's really popped up in the most important times for Liverpool. Next, move on to the centre backs, where we have Matip, Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, and Salisu from Southampton. Firstly, you guys will probably should know, but the final one, I don't know if you guys have heard of the guy, Salisu from Southampton. He's been stepping up this season, and I think he deserves a nominee place, but I'm going to be honest with you, he doesn't deserve team of the season. So yeah, you'll find out later. Centre mids, I'm actually going to quick disclaimer. I'm doing centre mid, CDM, and Cam. I'm not doing any midfielders. I'm doing CDM, Cam, and centre mid, 2 for each of them. So yeah, CMs, Conor Gallagher and James Ward-Prowse. The very good players, first of all, really young talents. Gallagher, unknown from Chelsea, stepped up quite a lot this season. Ward-Prowse is just really good free kick taker. He's been one of Southampton's best players, to be honest. Now we move into CDM, where we have Declan Rice and Rodri from City. First of all, I just want to congratulate West Ham on getting to the Europa League semi-final. That's a big step for them. I wanted them to win the whole thing, but couldn't happen. But that's okay. Rice will get his chance next time, but hopefully to win Conference League. That's still a European trophy to be won. And we also have Rodri, who scored the equaliser in the Aston Villa game on their final game of the season. Really good. It was a nice finish. He's really helped them this season. I remember that block against Fabinho in the last minutes against Liverpool. First game of the season when they played each other this season. It was a crucial block. Might be one of the best tackles of the season. And next we move on to Cam, where it's Kevin De Bruyne and Emile Smith Rowe. Both of them, De Bruyne player this season. Smith Rowe, he's been really good. I think he's stepped up a lot for Arsenal, helped them in the first half of the season. Second half he was a bit meh, but I think he deserves a spot in this nominees list. Left wings, move on to Mane and Heung-min Son, the Golden Boot winner. Mane, really good season I think he had. Always loves to step up, scores some important goals. Son as well really helped Tottenham Hotspurs to get to Champions League. It's a first in a while for them. He also did break a record, Son, with Harry Kane for the most combined goal contributions, I think, I'm actually not sure how many, but yeah, those are my nominees. Right wing, we move on to Jared Bowen from West Ham and Mohamed Salah, also tied for the most goals in the Premier League. Jared Bowen, I think he's really stepped up again this season. That's what I thought. A lot of players in this list have stepped up quite a lot, and a lot of players do deserve to be in this nominees. And also with Salah, he had an incredible first half of the season. Next half it was a bit meh, but he still really helped Liverpool, and I think he deserves a spot on this nominees list. Finally, we move on to the striker position where we have Cristiano Ronaldo and Harry Kane. Harry Kane, he wasn't scoring a lot in the first half, mostly the first third of the season, but he's really popping off right now. Ronaldo, he's had an incredible season. I think that's 20 Premier League goals for him in his first season back after 11 years. That is incredible for a man at his age. That is absolutely outstanding. And now we finally move on to the team of the season. This is the actual team of the season. No nominees. The team of the season for the Premier League. So yeah, let's do this. In goalkeeper we have David De Gea. Really shone out for Man U, made some incredible saves, and this is where we move on to a right back position. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back we have Joao Cancelo. You had to think me to put him in. Centre backs, as I said, Salih's not going to be in here because it's Van Dijk and Ruben Diaz. Very good players. Diaz, obviously my favourite centre back. My favourite player right now of all time. Not of all time, actually, sorry. Favourite non-retired player in the world. Midfield, we have centre mids. Ward-Prowse, really good this season, I think. He's shown. CDM, Declan Rice, I think I had to give it to him over Rodri. The things Declan Rice has done for West Ham this season, Europa League semis, obviously Europa Conference League. It's been a really good season for West Ham and for Declan Rice. Cam, I'm going to give it to De Bruyne. I think you guys had to let me choose De Bruyne. Player of the season, playmaker of the season. No, he's not been playmaker of the season, but he has had an incredible season at Manchester City. One of his best, if you ask me. Right wings, we move on to Mohamed Salah. I think this is an obvious choice. I had to put him down. Left wing, Son Heung-min Son. Really good, obviously. I actually love the guy. I don't know why. I've never hated him. I don't know why anyone would hate him. And then finally, striker Harry Glittering Kane. I've heard that on FIFA quite a lot. And yeah, that leaves us with the honourable mentions. I'm going to give an honourable mentions to Alisson, Livramento, Robertson, Salisu, Matip, Gallagher, Rodri, Jared Bowen, Smith Rowe, Mane, and Cristiano Ronaldo. And that will wrap up today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Remember, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.